He just happened to see the tofu rolling on the table. The men discovered a terrible secret, because it showed that their post was badly tilted. And what's worse, the next rotation was 3 months overdue. The outpost has run out of drinking water. There's not much food left in the fridge. In order to survive, the 4 men at the post can only eat a minimum amount of food every day to maintain their basic physical strength. In the distant year 2063, the Earth's land was basically flooded, and there are only 4 soldiers stationed at this extremely important sea outpost. According to the rules, new personnel will only be replaced every 2 years, but for some reason, it's long past the appointed time, but they could not see their comrades coming to rotate. On this day, the man was on sentry duty, suddenly discovered a strange scene. Not far from the sea, suddenly appeared out of nowhere a ship with suspicious behavior. Will rush to call the captain to confirm? I did not expect that the captain just took a look, instantly realized that the situation is not good. He immediately sounded the alarm, and ordered everyone to be on alert. Although the crew did not know the identity of the ship, but they obeyed the order. They aimed their guns at the ship. Will guessed the ship might be a supply ship, but no matter how much Daisy called on the radio, there was no response, and the ship was positioned just out of range of the cannons. It begs the question of a conspiracy, so the captain decided to send Will alone to scout the ship, although Will was very reluctant, but considering that there were only 4 men in the party, the captain had to stay in command. Jeff had to guard the cannon at all times, and Daisy was a girl, so he couldn't let her go. In the end, he had to go ahead and scout, but as he approached the ship, he was shocked by what he saw. It was a warship, but the whole ship was rusty and dilapidated. Even the masts had fallen off. Strangely enough, there was not a single soldier on board. Will had to go around the ship, but he couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. Finally, he got up the courage to go on deck. He turned on his walkie-talkie and told the captain what was going on. Then he planned to go inside the ship to check it out, but then the intercom suddenly malfunctioned. Will was afraid something bad might happen, so he turned off the intercom. When he entered the ship, Will saw that the cockpit was a mess. The electrical system had completely failed. Even the cups were covered in thick cobwebs. From these signs, that the ship had been abandoned for a long time, but when he went deeper into the cabin, he saw that there were still plenty of household goods and military equipment.